What's up everybody, it's Noah. It's been a little while since I've made a video, but today I wanted to make an update because it's been 3 months since I've been on testosterone. I thought I would just kind of go through the list and tell you guys about my journey so far, changes I've been noticing. I think probably the main thing is that my voice is deeper, and it's not nearly as much as I would like it to be, obviously, at this point, but I know some other people who have been through I've seen their 3-month updates, and a lot more has changed for them. So it's a little frustrating, but I'm just trying to be patient with everything. Just trying to be patient. So my voice is deeper, obviously. I wrote a list. I have a couple of little chin hairs. They've always sort of been there before, but there's getting to be more of them, and I think they're growing in thicker now. And they grow back faster. Sometimes I pluck them because they look weird. Like, there's just a couple of them here, so I take them out because it's weird that they're there, but by themselves. But then they grow back really quickly. So chin hairs, muscles. I can notice that my shoulders and upper arms and biceps and things are getting stronger and bigger. I have a couple of work shirts I have one work shirt that I can't wear at all anymore. It's way too small. And I have another work shirt that is noticeable. Like, it's hard for me to kind of go like this anymore. So that's cool. I do need to keep working out and get back to working out, actually, because I've taken a break. I used to do CrossFit. I was doing CrossFit classes a couple times a week, and in the last couple weeks haven't been doing them. So I'm needing to get back and do those more. What else? My guy friend group. It's been a really interesting experience. The guy group. So I'm actually pretty lucky because I have a group of guy friends from the meditation center that I go to. And a couple months ago, when I came out to everybody, they, without skipping a beat, were super inclusive, super welcoming. Yeah, come on, we'll add you to the guy chat, we'll invite you to guys nights, whatever. So that's been really interesting because I've never really been one of the guys before. A lot of trans guys pass and I identify completely socially as men before they start medically transitioning, and that was not the case for me. I figured out that I was trans in October, came out to everybody, and started testosterone in February. So the timeline was really short, and I was not living as a male before I started testosterone, so I wasn't included in all these groups. And so it's been really interesting, and it feels good to be welcomed into the guy group. So interestingly, I had an experience this past week, so of 2 instances where guys surprised me, because from the outside I don't think that I would have expected this from a guy's group, a guy's social group. And what happened was 2 separate instances, guys reached out to the guy group for help. They said that they were struggling with some things, and they could really use the verbatim, I could really use a friend right now. And I just thought that was so cool, because I wouldn't have expected that from a guy group of cis guys or straight guys, which I think everyone's straight. I know everyone's cis. But it's a good example for me of how to approach being masculine, um, because it's a good example for me to say that, like, asking for help is still okay, even though, you know, it's much more accepted as a female to reach out to your friends, even though it's still difficult, to reach out to your friends and ask for help. I would think it would be almost unheard of for guys to do that. And so to have two of my friends reach out for help, emotional help, not just like, oh, I need, you know, I'm moving and I need you to help me move my boxes. Like, it wasn't that. It was like they needed some emotional support. And so they reached out and said that they could really use a friend. So I really appreciated that as an example, as like an entrance for me into the guy group, that this is still okay. This is still an acceptable way to behave. Because I just value that. I think that, you know, being vulnerable and talking about the things that we need help with, talking about the things that we're struggling with is healthy. So yeah, that was really cool. So things that I'm not noticing yet, or I guess I should say things that I'm still looking forward to. First of all, my voice is my voice getting deeper. I still get read as female to my patients, and, you know, in general in public, people still refer to me as she, if they don't know me. So that'll be exciting when it gets deep enough to, like, people will listen to it and automatically think male. So I'm looking forward to that. Hair growth, I guess I should say that I'm looking forward to that, in that, like, again, it'll make me appear more male, so it'll be easier to read me that way. But I'm still just getting used to the idea of facial hair. These little chin hairs are okay because I've sort of always had them, but I just hope that it happens slowly because I'm still getting used to the idea. But as far as actual, like, body hair, I haven't noticed anything else. Like, my arm hair and leg hair is exactly the same as before I started taking testosterone, which is fine. I'm not necessarily looking forward to being a hairy person. I don't really like hair in general. So what else? Muscles. I am kind of vain and vain about my arms, so I'm looking forward to having bigger chest muscles and shoulders and biceps and all that kind of stuff. Like I said before, I'm gonna start working out more often, and so hopefully that'll get built up. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the fat redistribution that people talk about, which basically means that the general female form has more fat around the waist and hips, and so that hasn't happened for me yet. I still have wider hips and a wider waist than I would like, and I can tell that it's not my bone structure. I mean, some of it is, and I think some of it won't ever go away, but there's just a lot of extra, like, fat there that I'm looking forward to that going away, because that's actually where a lot of my dysphoria comes from, is my hips and my waist being out like this. Oh, doesn't make me feel good. I have noticed that my boobs seem to be getting smaller. Either that or my chest muscles are just bigger, so they look smaller in comparison. But I'm looking forward to, you know, to get to that happening more, so, like, the boobs are less noticeable. I'll build up my chest, pectoral muscles, so that the boobs are less noticeable. I have started wearing an ace bandage to bind so that they are less noticeable in general. But yeah. So that's about it, guys. I Like I said before, I'm 3 months on testosterone, so this was my update. This is what my voice sounds like 3 months on testosterone. Hopefully it gets deeper soon. That's like my main thing right now is worrying about what my voice sounds like. So if you have any questions, comments, please leave them below. And anything that you want me to make a video on, I'd be more than happy to take suggestions. So leave a comment, leave a question, leave a subject for another video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.